Hey guys, JB and I made it out here on the river. A few weeks ago I shot a video here and I didn't edit it. And she didn't show y'all how I was fishing. She didn't show y'all, you know, maybe two of the fish. So I'm gonna reshoot it this afternoon. I might have to ask that you forgive the traffic noise from the bridge there, and there'll be some wind noise. But what we are doing is stick right here. Say this right here is the edge of the water where it drops off. All right, that's gonna have a big U shape to it. And when I'm casting out, and then I'm pulling back to where it's on this drop off right here. So that's where I'm putting my bait. Because when they come swimming through here, they're not gonna be stuck to the bottom. They're gonna be right up on the side. And about where that you see the where the line goes in the water right there, okay, that's where it starts to drop off. And we got all kind of bait today. We got shrimp, we got liver, we got minnows, and we got some squid. The guy at the bait store said that when I stopped to get the minnows, he was like, his freezer got turned off accidentally somehow, and he's like, just take these with you and give them a try. So why don't we try that bait today and just see which one works the best. And I'm sure I'm gonna be rigging it different ways as the afternoon goes on. JB's already had him a swim, and he's over there with a stick. He's happy as he can be. And it's a beautiful evening. So let's go fishing and catch some good eating sized catfish. We may pull a few big ones out too. I did bring some whole bluegill. So yeah, let's go fishing, guys. It's definitely a fish messing with this one. I had to come down here and try it. Yeah, we got him. Got him, JB. That's a good fish there too. He's got some strength to him. Got him, JB. Wow. I'd like to get up, but I can't. I'm gonna have to. Coming out of deep water, he felt like he would be bigger than what he was. Maybe he said, I get him. He's all wrapped up in the line, that's why. That's the size I come after to eat, guys. You gonna get him? You think he likes catfish? This one's about 3 pounds, guys. He's a lot bigger than he looked when we was reeling him in. Get him up here and let y'all get a good look at him. Just as fat as he can be. He's been eating on them little mussels. I'd stepped over there to look on that brush pile, and you've been what's been stealing my bait. Come on, open up, let me get this out of you. All right. That's a nice one, guys. That's a real nice one. Don't you think so, JB? I do. That's a real nice catfish. Clear some stuff out of my bucket here, guys, and I'll go over how I had it rigged. We're gonna move back up there in a little bit. There is just a little too much current in here. That one's way out in the center, but this one right here was right where you see that water going to that pylon. So they're up shallower, feeding on these mussels and clams. Let me get this bucket situated here. When I was in the Army Reserves, I was up around Jackson, Tennessee, and I had a place in well, I can't pronounce it. It's a Native American name, close to Corinth, Mississippi. What I've done is I got a 1 ounce weight down on the bottom. I've got a loop knot here, and then just a little size #1 circle hook right here. So what that does is when that's on the bottom, that bait is going like this, so it looks like it's alive, and they're able to come up and still have plenty of room to get a hold of it right here. That was a trick that some locals up there showed me. I'd go fishing on the Tongbibi waterway, and this one's on the bottom, you know, where you've got your weight coming down to your swivel. We got that kicked up. I'm gonna give that just a few minutes. JB, come here, come on. He's heard a squirrel. Come here. Oh, I see. He said, I got to go. He's got to have a place to raise his leg up. He's got to that age. All right, come on. Oh, I hope you guys like the bluegill and shellcracker video. That is up now, and it's playing. I'm getting ready to move back down there. I came down here mainly because of the shade, but we've got some shade coming up there, and on these warmer days, they're gonna hug the shady areas. I would love to be able to get behind and drop a bait behind those pylons over there, but I've tried it from a boat, and even with 3 ounces of weight, it's a little tricky. Might be able to keep it down there now with the river being down. And I am looking for a John boat, guys, that I can put like a little 6 horsepower outboard on the back of, or maybe a little 9.9. That was a lot of fun. Like I said, his daddy picked this rod out. At the time, I didn't have a bait caster, and no, I think it was $15 that we paid for it. But this landed a fair few fish. And that one's JB's Uncle Buddy's. All the dogs I've had love to fish. You see how JB went after him, don't you? When he wasn't even a year old, and it was cold up there in Michigan, I was bringing one in about that size, and he jumped in the water. And when he came out, he had the fish in his mouth. It's one of them days where they're biting a little bit slow, but I think the action's gonna pick up this afternoon. What we're gonna do is move right back up to where y'all see that shade. And we're gonna fish that drop off. So we got some even ground like this, and then it's gonna go like this, and then come back up on that other side. And where it turns to go down like this is where I'm gonna throw and then reel my bait back to, and let it sit right there on that. So let's get moved down there, and because I've been trying for that fish for 2 hours, it seems like. Probably only been about 45 minutes, but he waited till I slipped over that way to take it. But sometimes if you're not getting a bite, walk away from your pole. I'm so grateful to get that one. That's a good eating size catfish right there. It came right to the surface too. That might be a blue. Hold up, JB. Ain't no real big one. Hold up. That's why we've been missing so many guys. No, no. No, no. He wants to help so bad. He's an eater. He's an eater. He took a whole shrimp. These things have got some tough jaws. I'm trying to open it and I can't do it. There we go. He's an eater. He ain't as big as his cousin in there. Of course, that might be his daddy in there. These shrimp here are a little fresher. But that's what's been pecking at us so much. I told y'all there was a ton of them little ones in here, and there is. Now that current's gonna sweep it right back on that shelf. I'm just wiping it all over me. That's all right. I just pushed it back to that shelf. And we got one that's starting to aggravate it right now. But you know, sometimes they don't pick up right until dark. Yep, see there? I hear that jet, but I don't see it. He must be way up there somewhere. They circle around over the swamp to line up with the airport. There he is, right up there. Oh, he took off from the airport and come up this way and turned. He'll start climbing in a minute. Probably heading to Atlanta. About 3 weeks ago, I should have been on a plane to London, but a hurricane hit. The doctors really didn't want me flying anyway. It's an 8.5 hour flight from Atlanta. Okay, here we go, here we go. He pulled on it like he knew what he was doing. Now I got it in my hand, pull on it. Okay, here we go. That big of a bow, he's got it in his mouth. That's the only reason that line would go limp like that. And I missed him. Ah, Michael. I'm trying to beat the clock right now, guys, and catch y'all a couple more here real quick. Keep in mind these shrimp are real soft. mean, shrimp are soft to begin with, but they are real soft. I do not like his vicious line, but it was all I could find in the colored line. I ain't gonna wait for it to walk down there. There's somebody down yonder somewhere on a four-wheeler. Sounds like on this side. They must know something I don't. Now, the old bridge used to go across right there, and the old launch used to be somewhere right in there. And one's found it. Are you there? The reason I lowered it, I wanted to take that tension off. Got him. They're not real big guys, but these are good eating size. JB wants to help so bad. One that size, I'm afraid might stick him. These right here cook up so good. Only about 15, 16 inches long, weigh probably a pound, if. But eating size is what I came after. That first one was about as big as I usually keep them if I'm gonna eat them. Now, if I'm catching them for somebody else, I'll pretty much keep whatever size they want, unless it's like, you know, 20 pounds, and I don't like to really keep them. Yep. That shrimp is soft. One got it though. They're up on this shelf. If I had a lake where I could stay out here way after dark, of course at that launch I wouldn't leave my truck very long after dark. They have a lot of crazy stuff going on out there. All right, we'll get one more. We're gonna walk out of here. We got enough light to see what we're doing. We can walk around that way without having to wade through that little bit of water down there, but it's a much harder walk on me. But it don't take a whole lot of catfish to have a mess to eat. He's watching that little sandpiper. That's called a sandpiper, JB. Now Now he won't move an inch. Do anything to scare it. I don't really hunt anymore, but squirrel season opens on his birthday and I'm gonna take him. In fact, I'm gonna go check the scope on that 22. I can't see iron sights anymore. But that's what he wants to do for his birthday, so I'm gonna see if I can get him a half a dozen squirrels. Hope I don't offend anybody, but that's natural for a dog to want to hunt squirrel. There's two of them sandpipers down there and he's just watching them. That current slowed down some too. Must be getting to be high tide. Just let him go with it, guys. Hoping he'll pull that line tight. He hit it like he was in second gear, but oh no, wait a minute, I might feel him there. Fish under these high pressure systems, they hit funny and they bite funny. Set it right there like that and see what happens. I got everything emptied out here. That's how much bad bait there was. I can't give him much longer, guys. A couple minutes. Way that line's walking back. There's a lot of catfish in here right now, but I'm thinking that most of them is a smorgasbord for them right now with all those little mussels. So you got a lot of little ones that just will aggravate you. They're good to eat. You can set the hook on them. You about ready, bees? Hey, if you'll take me to the truck and get me home, I'll get you a treat dipped in peanut butter on top of some ice cream. I will. I thought that was a pretty good bribe, didn't y'all? I'm gonna give him just like 2 minutes, guys. I'm gonna buy me a light. It's been a long time since I've done any catfishing at night. I'd like to do some. But everybody I talk to, they all say yeah, but when it comes time to do it, they're not even home. I mean, 3 catfish is all we need, but I can't help but wonder if it got the bait a while ago. And I'm thinking that's what happened. Well, guys, I hope y'all liked the video. If you will, hit that like and subscribe button. And that really helps us out. That tells that computer of that algorithm of YouTube to send the videos out. And I think me and JB are gonna get out of here. We got enough light to see how to cross up there. And hey, we're gonna go fishing again real soon. There's a spot I want to go catfishing, guys, for some big catfish. But we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a great week. God bless. Bye-bye.